he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means.
But he's still young. He's strong. He's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man.
Kind of, in the most respectful way, like make him regret, coming out of retirement, to face me.
Following news of Manny Pacquiao's sparring session prior to his bout with Mario Barrios, the boxing community was taken aback. Although his sparring partner acknowledged that they trained together, he would not elaborate on the specifics of their training. He reportedly laughed without providing a definitive response when asked if he had knocked Pacquiao out. This enigmatic reaction has raised questions regarding Pacquiao's health and whether or not he is indeed ready for the fight.
So now you're a big deal. And didn't you spar Manny Pacquiao around that time?
Yeah.
How's Manny Pacquiao in the ring?
Oh, man, we worked so much. We worked so much together. Freddie Roach, I can quote him. He said that the best fights, sparring he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means. I have amnesia.
Okay.
Robert Garcia, a seasoned trainer, has expressed grave concerns regarding Manny Pacquiao's comeback, pointing out that the odds are stacked against him at 46. Citing the harsh demands of contemporary boxing and the high risk involved for someone well past his prime, Garcia feels that the decision to return to the ring is foolish. He made the point that even though Manny has accomplished more than most boxers will ever do, he has yet to lose. It is impossible to overlook the age difference between Pacquiao and the top fighters of today. The speed, reflexes, and stamina that previously characterized Pacquiao are no longer present, according to Garcia. And that can make all the difference in a battle this serious.
And lastly, Robert, do you think Pacquiao wins this fight?
Man, look, Pacquiao's is a legend. He's a legend. He's man, everybody, myself, Mexicans, people love him because he's just such a great person. He helps a lot. Everything he does is to help people out, and I know of so many stories of people that he's helped, that he's done in his country. So you can't help not like him and not wish him well. But I got 36. It's too hard.
46, yeah. 46.
Oh, my bad. 46. Yeah. He's 4 years younger than me, man. I don't see myself even able to, box for 12 rounds against a young fighter. Even though Barrios might be the lighter of the welterweight division,
right?
But he's still young. He's strong. He's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man. But it's been done before, man. Foreman done it, Hopkins did it. Leonard came back, also and did it after a long retirement. So, is it possible? Yeah. Does he have the talent to do it? Yeah. Was he one of the best fighters of all times? Yeah. So we could see him pull it off, man. But I don't see it happening.
Sports commentators have been hesitant to completely support Pacquiao's return. Their lack of confidence stems from their observation of the current situation rather than from questioning his legacy. They do admit, though, that the decision to bring Manny back was not made hastily. A strong inner motivation and an unwavering belief in oneself are demonstrated by coming out of retirement at this point. They contend that unless he genuinely thought he could still compete, a boxer like Pacquiao wouldn't risk everything. Although they avoid making audacious forecasts, others acknowledge that Manny's heart and spirit of competition may be sufficient to see him through. An unexpected victory is still possible if he is properly conditioned and his timing comes back during the bout.
Everyone's going to be paying attention. I know I have been these last couple of weeks, watching all these old fights, looking at interviews, watching him train. It just makes you think, like, does he have one more in him? I don't know. He thinks so. And we're going to watch him try at least.
Against Mario Barrios, he's going to be looking for the WBC World Tour World titles, huh?
Yeah. Barrios is a world champion in a welterweight division that is about as weak as I've ever seen it. I think probably people older than me won't ever remember. This might be the weakest welterweight division in history, especially with the removal of Ennis, who's likely seen his last fight at welterweight. I do believe that there are guys coming up in the pipeline that are pretty good welterweights, but they're not at the championship, or they're not getting the championship shot quite yet. But if there's a moment in time where an older fighter can jump in and maybe steal a moment or steal a belt and win a championship and do something special, it's probably right now. It's Mario Barrios losing the welterweight title isn't exactly Michael Moore losing the heavyweight title to George Foreman, when Moore had just beaten Evander Holyfield. It was a shock when Foreman beat him, but nonetheless, it's still an accomplishment. I think Barrios sucks. So I think I think.
Mario Barrios has made no secret of his plans for the battle. According to the youthful and self-assured fighter, Manny Pacquiao will regret his decision to come out of retirement. Barrios has been meticulously examining Pacquiao's most recent training videos and adjusting his preparation accordingly. He drew attention to Manny's apparent decline in speed and conditioning in those videos, demonstrating that age is a significant consideration in elite sport and not just a statistic. Barrios made it clear that while he respects Manny's prior accomplishments, the Pacquiao he will be facing is not the same as the one who dominated 10 years ago. He wants to take advantage of this chance to become more well-known by soundly defeating a legend.
To get in this camp.
So yeah, then, I guess I'll put it this way, I don't think based on that, then you should be surprised with anything Manny does, or is it like, well, we'll see with the first punch how that mimics the sparring?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the best way, right? Because I mean, again, we have been trying to mimic or trying to get the looks that Manny brings as best as we can, but still, everything it's gonna come down to fight night. I'm still preparing for the best version of Manny that I can. I'm not going in there expecting to be facing an old man. So yeah, I'm expecting him to be fast, to be moving. So yeah, I'm just expecting the best from him.
I would think because you're younger, that the later the fight goes, the more it's in your favor, right? Do you guys feel that?
I feel that I have confidence, and the more the longer the fight goes, right? It's I mean it's my job to go in there and yeah, make him feel like the old man, make him feel kind of in the most respectful way, make him regret coming out of retirement, to face me, but make him question it, right? Why did I come back for this?
Numerous observers, including one particularly outspoken panel of 11 specialists, have voiced concerns regarding Pacquiao's physical state. They bring up his most recent encounter, which ended in a lackluster manner, and note that his performance lacked the agility and dexterity for which he was previously renowned. They generally agree that there is a genuine risk involved in this battle, particularly in light of Mario Barrios' strength and endurance. Many believe that a knockout is not only feasible, but also likely if Manny is unable to keep up with the pace or take the hits as well as he once did. Most people concur that entering the ring at 46 against a younger, more active opponent is a risky decision, even though they respect his bravery.
So Manny Pacquiao is going to get knocked out by Mario Barrios. And I get it, Mario Barrios is far from a good fighter. Mario Barrios is one of the worst champions in all of boxing, but Manny Pacquiao is so old, bro. I think a lot of you guys forget Manny Pacquiao fought last year, and he arguably lost to a Muay Thai kickboxer dude. This dude wasn't even a boxer. Yes, he was really big, but the dude was just not a boxer. Honestly, I think the WBC should call this fight off. I think it's not too late to kind of go back on your word and let's call this one off. This fight should not be sanctioned by anybody. This fight should not be allowed. At least Mario Barrios should be stripped of his WBC title for defending it against a 46-year-old. Is there a slim chance Manny Pacquiao is able to outmaneuver him and maybe outpoint him, punch, around him? Yeah, maybe. But realistically, it won't happen. But if he does, I think it will solidify him as the greatest boxer of all time. No questions about it. I think if he does win this fight, it would put him clearly over Ali, Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how y'all feel about this fight.
Coach Joel Diaz provided a realistic and respectful assessment of the game. He emphasized that age is a fact of life and acknowledged Pacquiao's legendary reputation and many accomplishments. Barrios has the inherent benefit of energy, recuperation, and physical acuity due to his younger age, Diaz said. Diaz believes that although Manny was once a master of angles and speed, those skills deteriorate over time.
Yeah. Manny Barrios is younger. He's younger. He's big. He's a big boy. I mean, he still has a little bit more youth in him than Manny. You know, Manny, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario Barrios is probably same size as Margarito.
I think so, like 5'10", 5'11".
Around there, yeah. And Manny at this age, he shouldn't be fighting. You know, I mean, in my opinion, I respect the man a lot. He gave the sport of boxing his life. He gave us great moments, great memories.
Manny Pacquiao's advanced age and prolonged inactivity are among the most urgent issues. The mental and physical changes needed to return to the top level after years away from professional competition are significant. Time spent out from the ring impacts not only muscle memory and cardiovascular fitness, but also the capacity to adjust to younger competitors' changing styles. Even a slight delay in reaction can deliver a devastating hit in boxing, where time and rhythm are crucial. There is no denying Manny's former prowess. However, as detractors stress, the biological clock cannot be turned back by greatness alone.